this afternoon between the Norman Wilds and your Westman Wildcats. Norman starting lineup. Number 3, Mia Leask. Number 9, Lily Lounsbury. Number 12, Sarah Murphy. Number 15, Janae Neufeld. And number 18, Kaya Kapicha. Starting goal number 30, Zoe Fairbush. And for your Westman Wildcats, starting at center, number 7, Nova Hack. Number 15, Maya Jones. Number 18, Allison Goforth. And on defense, number 14, Braylee Merritt. And number 11, Noelle Jasper. If you're able, please stand, remove your hats, and sing with the national anthem.
Hoping to do the same thing this weekend. I think Norman last night was in Portage, so they are making a weekend of it. Nova Hack has the puck there, and she has some speed entering into the Norman zone. Norman grabs that, they send that back behind the net. Norman chips that up the board, Jasper steps up, the puck comes out, and Merritt goes for it. Merritt takes a look, she tries to go cross ice, but Norman gets a stick on that. Jonesy there with the puck, and she has some speed, and she dumps that, and Goforth goes for it in the corner. So Coop over there digging, and she's got Greener there with her. Greener has the puck behind the net. She still controls it. She takes a look and tries to send it out front, but misconnects with Wells on the boards. She sends that back for Masson. Masson with a look and a shot, and that's blocked out front. Greener working, and Coop gathers it, and she goes for a skate. She sends that back for Masson. Masson tries to send it back down low for Coop, but Norman gathered it, and no icing on that. So Man skates. She sends that long for Wells, and Wells is able to gather that on the boards. Wells sends it center for Coop, and nice goal there by Coop. So that's Man, Wells, and Coop on that one. That puts Wildcats on the board. Coop wins that there to Wells, and Norma is able to gather it.
Westman Wildcats goal, her 31st of the season. Scored by number 16, Joel Coop. Assist to number 6, sorry, number 5, Lily Wells, and number 10, Meredith Nassau. Time of the goal, 18:27.
So Hudson in the face-off circle. He's got Oliver with her and Davidson. Davidson sends that back to McKinnon. McKinnon kind of fans on the puck there on the blue. And Norman gather it and send it back down. Goes for icing and the face-off in the Norman circle. So Hudson wins that face-off, and Oliver grabs it. She sends that on goal, but the goalie has that and whistles out. Davidson sends that back to McKinnon. McKinnon with a low shot on net. It got stopped out front, and Hudson on the puck again. She is just digging, and Hudson and Davidson with her there. Davidson is able to get on stick on that, break that up, but Norman come out with it. They send that across ice in the neutral zone. Kornick goes for it, and Kornick sends that back down. Hudson is able to gather it in the neutral zone. Hudson sends it to Oliver, and Oliver there. Oliver just going for a skate in the shot, and that goes wide. Ooh, Davidson sends that, Hudson sends that out in front for Davidson, but she couldn't get a shot off. Jasper steps up on the blue line, and Oliver is able to gather that and send that on net, and whistles out. The picture's like kind of vibrating just because the music is just buzzing in here, and it makes the phone vibrate. We've got Norman gather that behind their own net. They take a look, and they still have control of the puck. Oh, Jasper is able to get a nice stick on that pass, break that up, and Merritt is there to gather it. She sends that down for go forth and go forth on the puck. Jonesy there in the neutral zone. She comes on in. She still has control of the puck. She goes behind the net, still with the puck. She takes a look. She spins around. She sends it back around. Jasper. Oh, I guess we're going on the PK here. So Hack's going for a slash, I guess, on that one. I didn't see it, but must have been behind the play. Sends that back to Masson. Masson is working over there. Norman gather the puck. Woo, nice tip stick there by Norman, and really good play by Hauser, and she was able to gather that and cover that and get a whistle.
Time of that penalty, 16-28. Half for slashing.
So Coop has that. She was able to gather that in the face-off circle, and she has some speed, and she just controls the play. She comes through the neutral zone, enters the Norman zone, and she still has the puck. She takes a look. She gets knocked off it there with two Norman players on her, and Norman gather that, and they spin around. And Norman dump it in the Wildcat zone, and Masson goes for it. Masson reverses to Man. Man picks it up. Man just ties it up on the boards. Norman were able to come out with it there, and Hauser covers that. So Wells in the face-off circle, she wins that to the side there, and Norman, I think, grabbed it and sent that back in. Norman made a nice pass out front. Cornick there with a good stick there to break that up, and Wells goes for it. Wells makes a little move there, and she spins around. She has some room to go, and she has some speed. She comes through the zone, but still with the puck, and her shot goes to the side of the net, but she was able to gather it, and it looks like Norman's off. So we're going to be even strength here for 43 seconds. Girls are just going to have to be aware that there's going to be whistles blowing here. Be a little careful. Okay, so Wellesley wins that back to McKinnon. McKinnon with some room. She walks. She sends that back down low for Wells. Wells with a shot. Goal gets blocker on that and goes out late.
2 minutes for hooking. Time of that penalty, 15-11. Sepatelli for hooking.
Wells wins that pass off back to McKinnon. McKinnon sends that puck down low for Oliver. Oliver is able to gather it. She sends it out front for Wells. He gets the shot off. Goalie's able to get a save, and Norman gather that. So there's a bit of a 2-on-2 action. Cornick steps up, and the Norman player shoots that on net. Hauser steered it to the corner. That puck comes out. Wells with some room, and she is just going to go for a skate here. Girls are going to get a change. She gets kind of knocked off the puck, and there's another whistle. So we're going to have Mann, Davidson, Jasper, and Hodgson for the remaining 5 seconds here, and it's a bit of a 4-on-3 for 5 seconds. Hodgson won that to Davidson. Davidson sends it to Mann. Mann with the shot, but the goalie has that.
Good talk, movement. Watch the time. Let's go.
Norman Wild penalty to number 15, Jermaine Neufeld, 2 minutes for body checking. Time of that
So
penalty.
Hodgson has the puck. She sends that back for McKinnon. McKinnon almost went out, but she was able to control it. Hodgson still with the puck. Hodgson sends that over for McKinnon. McKinnon with a shot, and there's a rebound up front, but Norman is the first to it. They gather it, send it back to McKinnon. McKinnon sends it over for Cornick, but I think that's going to come out of play, and Cornick sends that over for McKinnon. McKinnon up to Greener. Greener with a little move there. Oh, McKinnon just saved the line. Yeah, hand pass. We got Hack, Jones, and Wells out with Mann and Coop here. So Hack wins that back to Mann. Mann sends that over for Coop, and Coop down low to Wells. Wells' pass just misses Hack, but Jones sends it back there for Mann. Mann over to Coop. Coop down low for Wells. Wells, in the slot there. Oh, really nice shot. Whoever got a stick on that. Coop with a flat bomb, but the goalie has that. These goalies are, I noticed last weekend, they're really, really good. So every single shot that comes from the blue line, they stand up on it. And they just get their bodies in front of it, so they rarely let a blue line shot in. They position themselves really well. So Coop there on the blue, she goes for a skate. She sends that back for Mann. Mann sort of mishandles it, but sends it back for Coop. Coop to Wells. Wells just got knocked off it, sent it back, but no one was there. They were all playing low. Coop has it. Coop to Mann. Mann back to Coop. And Coop goes through the center here with some speed. Oh, puck kind of skips along there. Must have hit something, I think. Hodgson goes behind the net. She sends that back for Mann. Mann takes a look, sends it cross ice for Coop. Coop fans on it, and Norman gather that and send it back down. So that goes on. Hauser. She sets that up for Man. Man sends that round for Hodson. Hodson with some room, and she is going to go for escape. Hodson shot gets knocked out front, and the puck is out of net. Girls weren't able to generate on that power play. Merritt to Davidson. Merritt has control of the puck game. Merritt sends that low, nice shot. Good tip up front by Davidson. And holy crap, finally went in there. I don't know who was able to get a stick on that. Is now 2-0 Cats, and there's 12 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first. Hodson gathers that, she sends that for Davidson. Davidson comes on in with a little speed. Davidson sends it out front for Oliver, and Oliver should get a stick on that one. The puck comes out. Jasper gathers it. She reverses that back for Merritt, but
Abby Oliver, unassisted.
oh, Merritt, girls, Jesus Christ.
Unassisted.
So gonna be icing? No. Nice hustle there by Oliver. Hack gathers the puck there on the far side. She chips that around to herself. Hack still with the puck. She sends that out front, and there's loose puck. And there's another goal. I think Hack was able to get a stick on that. So Jonesy's able to gather the puck. She gets a shot on, but the goalie steers out to the and Hack back there working. Hack steals the puck play. Hack makes a little move. She chases back after the puck. Still Hack on the puck. Jonesy is able to help her out. So Jonesy sends that back for Hack. Hack with the shot, went off the goalie's noggin there. Girls are still working. Another shot fired on net. Norman with the puck, and Masson's able to keep the blue and send that back in deep. Girls are going to get a change. Norman with the puck in the neutral zone. They take a shot, but that was a block by McKinnon. The puck out front. McKinnon gathers it. She sends that up for Greener. Greener takes a look and has a nice pass there to Wells, and Wells is off here, so she has some room. Nice shot. Oh, hits the crossbar and goes up. McKinnon steps up on the boards over there. Wells to Kornick. Kornick shot is stopped. Hodson's shot and goes in, so we got a 4-0 game here now. Oliver gathers the puck. She sends that over for Davidson, and the goalie stops that and whistle.
Westman Wildcats fourth goal, scorer number 3, Emily
Davidson, she takes a look and she sends that down low for Oliver, and the puck just goes side of the net.
Hodson from Davidson.
Hodson with it. She spins, Davidson steps up to help her. Jasper is able to keep that in, but anyways, we're back. So Hack has the puck and she is coming on in. She sends that back for Jones. Jones gets a shot off, but Norman got a stick on that and we're able to clear it. Hack gathers it. She just kind of cycles it in their zone. Still Hack working hard on the puck here. Jonesy comes in to help her out. Norman were able to gather that and send that out. So Man passes that over to Masson. Masson sends that up to Hack to Joneser, and the girls are able to get that deep into the Norman zone. So got Coop working over there. She was able to come out with the puck. Coop sends that down low there for Man. Sends that behind the net of the Norman zone, and we got Greener working back there. Greener and who? Sorry, gotta figure out where I'm out. Greener still with the puck there. Really just slows down things there. Got Greener still working. Coop was able to get a stick on that and send that back in. Still Greener over there. Wells comes in to help her out. Girls are just falling down everywhere, so Man chips that down low. Norman picks that puck back up. Just a battle there. Coop with it. She sends that nice pass out back there to Masson. Masson's shot goes wide, and the goalie just chips that behind the net. Puck out front. Things have really slowed down here. Masson was able to keep that back in. Still Masson there. Hodson there now. She's able to gather it. She stops, creates some room. She sends that back. No one was able to get a stick on it. So go Hodson. She sends that back for Man. Man with some room in the shot. And a nice hit there by Wells, but goalie was able to read that play. So Hodson. And thought it was going to be icing, but nope. McKinnon's going to have to go for that. So McKinnon was able to gather it. She sends that down the ice there for Oliver. Oliver with the look, but miscommunicates. He's going to go icing now on the Wildcats. Hodson in the face-off circle. She wins that back to McKinnon. McKinnon zips it up and off the glass. And got Davidson with some speed out. She just gets her stick lifted and couldn't connect with the puck. Hodson, beautiful shot that goes wide of the net. McKinnon steps up and holds the line. Got Oliver back there working now. Oliver sends that back for McKinnon. McKinnon takes a look in the shot, and that goalie steers that to the corner. Keeps that puck in. Hat got a stick on that, and she hustles for it. She cycles it behind the Norman goalie. Still Hack with it. She is just skating around, but Jasper gathers it. She sends that back down low. Hustle, girls, hustle. Kornick able to keep that puck in. Norman were able to gather that. Hack on the back check and tie up a stick, and now Jasper is able to gather that. Jasper with some room and some speed. She sends that up to goal fourth, but that's going to be icing on the Cats. So there's 4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first period, and the score is 4-0 Cats. Shots are 23-5 in favor of the Wildcats. So Kornick gathers that. She chips it up the boards, but Norman was able to stop that and keep it in, and there's a shot on Hauser. She just steers that to the corner. I don't know, someone's going to the box. Oh no, maybe he was just lifting his arm, I guess. Sorry. Holy shit. A lot of players there. So Coop with the puck, she drops back for Wells, and Wells' shot goes up and over the net. Coop still with the puck. So Wells back there, she gets tripped up, and Norman is going to go to the box. So a nice pass there from Wells to Coop, but Coop's shot goes up and over. There steps up. Okay, so Hack wins that back to Coop, and Coop sends that down low for Wells. Wells sends that cross ice for Hack, and Hack's shot is stopped by the goalie. Hack comes out with the puck. She sends that back for Man. Man makes a little move. She sends that over for Coop. Coop with control of the puck and a move, and she sends that back down there for Man. Man has to step up. Man cycles behind the net. She is looking for someone to get open for a pass. She sends that back for Coop. Coop back down for Man, but a little miscommunication, and it looks like the Wildcats are going to go to the box now. Okay, so Hudson's able to gather the puck. Oh, she just kind of missed it there and wasn't able to clear the zone, but it is 4-on-4 action here for a minute and 20. Hudson with it. She has Davidson with her. Oh, Davidson almost overskated it. She sends that back for Hudson, but the play is figure that out. Oh my god, I thought we were in the box again, but we were able to steer clear of that. McKinnon on the blue line. She sends that over for Cornet, fans on the puck, and she just dumps that back in. So Norman just dumped that puck in deep of the Wildcat zone. McKinnon makes the move. She gets stripped of the puck. Jeepers. Girls are having a hard time with puck. Ooh, my Lanta. That almost went in. Okay, so McKinnon with some room. She might as well go for a skate here because we are having some trouble. So there we go. She does. And she takes it on into the Norman zone. She still has it. She takes a look. She sends that for Coop. Coop still with the puck. She takes a look. She drops that for McKinnon, and McKinnon's still with it. McKinnon with a nice little move there. Puck is still up front. McKinnon sends that back for Mann. And Mann has some room in her shot, and a nice block there by, who was that? Oliver, but puck still doesn't go in. Face-off circle, bouncing puck, but Greener kind of was able to get a stick on that. Hack with it. Hack shot, rebound. Norman clear it. Hack back there. Hack sends it over. Greener was able to get a stick on it and chip it back down into the Norman zone. So Hack to Masson. Masson moves that down low for Greener. Greener working back there. Wells to Hack. Hack shot is stopped and so there's 51 seconds left in the first period and the score is 4-0 Hack. Shots are 27-5 in favor of the Wildcats. Oliver sends that back for Jasper, and Jasper dumps that back on net. Little shot there by Oliver, but it didn't get through. Merritt with the puck. She sends that nice and low, but we steered it to the corner.
Got it for the flame, turn me the way that I flex on the track.
Okay, so we are back to the start of the second period, and Hack was first on the puck there. She gets knocked down, but Jonesy is there to help her out. Jonesy sends that down low for Hack, and Hack still with the puck. She gets reversed around there, or knocked down, sorry. She reverses. Norman were able to gather the puck, and they come on out with it, but Hack on a nice back check. She was able to get a stick on that, and then Jonesy lost an edge. And she has a bad skate. In warm-up, she was having troubles. So, who do we got? We got Man going back for the puck. Man chips that around to Coop. Coop sends that back down low for Man. Man with the look. She was trying to hit Greener there on the boards, but got in the skates of Masson. So we got Coop, and Wells is with her, and Coop takes a look and a shot, and the goalie has that. Green on the follow-up for the rebound, sends that back to Wells, and that shot goes to the corner. So Wells with a nice pass to Coop, and Coop with the shot, and goalie has that. Coop chips that up for Wellesley. Wellesley with the shot, goalie also has that. Greener on the follow-up, and the goalie has that too. Wins that face-off back to Greener. Greener sends that back for Jasper. Jasper is able to cut middle. She comes with some speed. Jasper pivots to control the play. Jasper with a shot, but that goes wide, and Wells gathers it back off the boards. And the goalie covers that, and that place was Hodson wings that back to Cornick. Cornick makes a little move there on the boards, was able to send it down low, but Norman gathered it. Davidson sent it back into the Norman zone. McKinnon there, she sends that for Hodson. Hodson with it, she tries to make a pass, but the goalie blocked that. Hodson out Davidson missed the net, and the shot goes wide. Davidson sends that to Oliver. Oliver picks that up. Still Oliver with the puck. She sends that back out for Hodson, but Norman were able to gather that. Cornick gathered it and sent it back down low. Norman pick up the puck. They try to go cross ice, but Hodson got in the way. Hodson out front. Hack was able to pick up that puck. Her shot goes wide. Hodson sends it back for McKinnon. McKinnon back down low for Hodson. Hodson makes a little move and goes for a skate, and her shot is blocked. Hodson for Hack. Was able to step up and hold the line, and she shoots and scores. I don't think anyone was ready for that. Face-off back to Masson. Masson sends that puck up for Goforth, but Goforth just couldn't quite. Norman go back for it. And there's no
goal. Number 13, Jalen Manning. Assistant number 15, Maya Jones. Time of that goal, 16:53. Manning from Jones.
So Norman sends that puck to Hack, and Hack makes a little move. She just comes on in. Hack's still with the puck. Hack's still working down there. She's got Jonesy there with her now. Jonesy sends it to Man. Man with a shot, shoots at Hack's head. Masson with the follow-up shot. The goalie has that. Taking the face off here with Greener and Wellesley and Jasper and Merritt out on D. Oh, this is going to be a super duper long game again. Lots of whistles, but anyways, Coop comes out with the puck there in the face off circle. She sends that over for Wells. Goalie with a nice save there. Jasper fires that puck in low, and Merritt fires it back in low. Got Wells over there. Jasper steps up. Jasper sends that puck to Greener. Greener just couldn't get a shot off. Norman was able to get a stick on that. Got Coop on the back check there. She gathers the puck. Norman send that back to their D. Their D send her down, and Coop gathers it. She sends it cross ice here for Wells. Wells with some room and some speed. She stops to try to create some room, but Norman was there. Oh, who's there? Oh, Coop with a nice follow-up shot. Shots are 44-5 in favor of the Wildcats. So that face-off was won as planned, and Davidson has some room and some speed. Oh, sent that over for whoever was there, I don't know, but the goalie read that play and
assist by number 9, Maisie Green. Time of that goal, 15-17. Wells from Green.
So coming on out with some speed. She sends that down for Oliver, and Oliver just mishandled the puck, and the goalie steered that to the corner. Got Oliver to Hodgson. Kornick with the shot. Oh! Davidson just couldn't get a stick on that one. Loose puck out front, wide open. Girls just fire that in the hash mark, and Norman gathered that. Step up, step up. My love. So who do we got? We got Hodgson. Hodgson stops, and she's just all alone here, so she still has the puck. She gets a shot off, but that gets steered to the corner, and Norman cleared the zone. Kornick sends that up for Hack. Hack turns and comes on in. Hack gets knocked off the puck, but she was able to gather it again. Still Hack there. She chips that on the boards there for Goforth. Goforth sends that for Jonesy, but Jonesy's shot gets stopped out front, and we get a whistle. Woo! Really nice play there, but goalie has that and plays whistle down. So Norman were able to gather that puck. Got Masson, on that play, and she was able to knock the puck off the Norman player. Hack makes a quick little turn, and she comes on in. She gets a shot off, but that is blocked out front. And the puck goes back down into the Wiseman zone. So Man has to hustle back for it now. She sends that around the boards for Masson. Masson sends that up for Greener. Greener to Coop. And Coop just all alone there. She gets a shot. Norman goalie has that. And Coop followed up with a rebound shot. But the goalie is able to save that as well.
Wildcats goals for number 5, Lily Wells. Assistant number 16, Georgia Coop. Time of that goal, 12:48. Wells from Coop. Westman Wildcats goal scored by number 12, Abby Oliver. Assistant number 17, Haley Davidson. And number 3, Debbie Hodson. Time of that goal, 12:20. That is Oliver from Davidson and Hodson. If you'd like to take out your 50-50 tickets, the winning number 9015958
Other side.
for $100 even, and you can pick that up at the timekeepers, please. That is ticket ending in 5958.
had to leave there for a minute. The music lady was having some troubles, but got her back up. I don't know. I think there was probably a goal or two scored. Anyways, say nothing. Wildcats, 10 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second period. They would change the period on the time clock. Norman gather the puck. They send that back in deep. The West men's zone. So Jonesy's there. Hack chips that to Sal. Hack still on the puck and got Goforth over there. Wells with the puck. She was able to break through there. She gets a shot. The goalie gets a blocker on that and sends it to the corner. Wells with another ripper that hits a post and comes back out. So Wells sends that for Greener. Norman gather that, and they send that down the ice, but it's going to go for icing. So Coop has the puck there. She gets a shot off. There's a rebound out front, but Norman steers that to the corner. Coop gathers it back there. Got Greener back working there with her. Greener comes out with it. Greener sends her middle there, and Wells chips it off the boards to herself. Wells with a shot that goes high and wide. Jasper holds the blue line there. So Merritt on the puck there. She chips that down for Hodson. Hodson sends that to Coop, and Coop drops it for Wells. Wells with the pass. I don't know, pass and or a shot. Anyways, goalie has it. Whistle. So Davidson sends that back to Cornick. Cornick sends that low to Hodson. Hodson chips it out front, but no one could get a stick on it. And McKinnon there in the neutral zone. So McKinnon stops and turns, but that play is whistled down. So McKinnon grabs the puck, she walks in, she takes a shot, and the lays up. Hodson wins that back to Cornick, and we're just going to battle on the boards. Cornick got a stick on it, sends it back down low. Oliver going for it. McKinnon sends it cross ice there. Norman gather it, Davidson on it, and has Hassan as well. Kornick there to hold the blue. Kornick's shot gets blocked out front into a skate. Davidson with a low shot. No rebound. Oh, sorry, that didn't hit the net actually, so obviously wouldn't have been a rebound. McKinnon chips it up the boards. Got Hack, picked it up there on the boards. She makes a little move. She still has a puck. She gets a shot, and the goalie has a nice glove save. So Hack sends that back for Masson. Masson sends that back down low. Hack picks it up on the boards there, and Hack just sends her on net. No rebound, and get a whistle. So Norman with the puck, they chip it around the boards. Masson's able to step up and keep that puck in deep. Hack going after it there. She was able to gather it there behind the net. Still Hacks. She sends it around the boards for Goforth, but Goforth just couldn't quite. So Norman were able to chip it up, and Man was the first on the puck. She stops, pivots on the board. She sends that back down. Tried to chip it around there to Masson. So who do we got here? Jonesy on the boards. She was able to tie her from player, and Coop was able to gather the puck. And now Coop has some speed in the one-on-one. Coop's shot is steered. Oh, it trickled in, I think. Oh, there it goes in. I guess you're gonna call no goal, but I think it was a goal. I think it went in and out, and then Georgia grabbed her rebound and went back. Wellesley sends that back for Jasper. Jasper over to Merritt. Merritt sends that back up for Greener, and Greener sends her into the Norman zone. Step up, step up. Merritt able to hold the play on that one. Norman gathered the puck. Who do that? Oops. Coop with the puck and some speed. Got a bit of a 3-on-1, so Coop sends that over for Wells, but Wells is just on her wrong hand there. Norman sent that into the neutral zone. Merritt picks it up and chips it back down low for Coop. Coop with a little move and a shot, and the goalie has that. Steers that to the corner. Coop followed up. God. We have fanned on a million passes today. I do not know what's going on. So Cornick with the puck, that gets blocked out front. Hodson with it, she makes some twisty turns. He sends that for Davidson. Davidson's blocked out front. And McKinnon with a nice stop in the neutral zone, and Hodson's able to reverse play and has some speed. She gets tied up, and looks like we're going to go on the power play. So there's 3 minutes and 58 seconds left in the second period, and scores 8-0 Cats. Shots are 65-7 in favor of the Wildcats, and we are going to go on a power play. Davidson sends that for Cornick. Cornick over for Merritt. Merritt takes a shot into the shin pads there, but was able to regather it, send it back in the zone. Davidson sends it back for Cornick again. Cornick down low to Davidson. Davidson out front, but her pass is blocked. Oh, there's a rebound. Hodson was there to follow up, but the goalie had that. Hodson. Cornick's able to keep that puck in. She sends that down low there for Oliver, and Oliver walks in. She sends it out front to Davidson, just couldn't quite. And Hodson's shot is straight to the corner. So Oliver tries to send that out front for Hodson, but just miscommunicated, I guess, and Cornick had to go back for it on her own end. She gets knocked off the puck in the neutral zone. Greener's over there to help her. So Hack comes in and is walking and taking a look. Who do we got here? Wellesley to man. Man walks. That shot is steered out front. Loose puck. Wells back for Coop. Coop back down low for Wells. Wells back to Coop in the skates. Coop sends that over for Man. Man sends that back to Coop. Someone shoot. Coop's shot is deflected high. Wells back for Coop. Coop spins around and sends it back for Wells. Wells walks in a shot and rebounds there, but no one can get a stick on it. Hack sends that back for Man. Man moves. She sends her back down low for whoever that is over there, Green. Now we got Hacker over there. She moves around. Wellesley far side there for Man. Man shot gets blocked up front. Wells gathers it behind the net. Step up. Hack on the back check there. Coop was able to gather the puck. Coop sends her around the boards for Greener, but Norman had that. So Man has to go for it, and she stops. She takes a look. She chips her down the boards, and McKinnon is there and first on the puck. McKinnon with a nice little move, and her shot just goes high. So McKinnon there with it again. She is just moving around, creating some space. McKinnon, tried to chip it out front, but no one could get a stick on it. So Merritt steps up. McKinnon there sends it over, Merritt sent it over. McKinnon on the puck again. McKinnon sends it out front. Ooh, loose puck, and Jonesy was able to follow up on that. So it should be an assist for McKinnon and a goal for Jones. So we got a 9-0 game here now. Shots are 77 in favor of the Cats, and got 47 seconds left in the second period.
Wildcats goal scored by number 15, Maya Jones. Assistant number 18, Allison Goforth. And number 4, Aubrey McKinnon. Time of that goal, 47 seconds. Jones from Goforth and McKinnon.
Jasper goes back for the puck in her own end. She takes lip, chips back the boards to Oliver, and Oliver is able to get a stick on that. She chipped it to Hodson, and Hodson to Davidson rebounds there, but the goalie has that, and that play is whistled down. So Hodson wins that and spins her around and fires it in the corner. Oliver picks it up, and Jasper's there on the blue line to keep the puck in. Jasper's working and sends it down for Oliver. Oliver out front there. And that's the end of the second period.
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I believe in every lie that I ever sold. I believe in every heart that I ever stole. I played my cards and I didn't fold. Well, it ain't that hard when you got sold. Somewhere I heard that time is a test. I've been through the worst, but I still get my best. God made my mold different from the rest. Then he wrote that mold, so I know I'm blessed. Stand up now and face the sun. Don't hide my tail or turn and run. It's time to do what must be done. Be a king with kingdom come. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I got all the answers to your questions. I'll be the teacher, you could be the lesson. I'll be the preacher, you be the confession. I'll be the quick relief to all your stressing. It's a thin line between love and hate. Is you really real or is it really fake? I'm a soldier standing on my feet. No surrender and I won't retreat. Stand up now and face the sun. Won't hide my tail, I turn and run. It's time to do what must be done. Be a king with kingdom come. afternoon for barbecues, tailgates, fair, and festivals, and you sir do not have a pair of testicles if you prefer drinking from glass. A red Solo cup is cheap and disposable. In 14 years they are decomposable, and unlike my home, they are not foreclosable. Freddie Mac kissed my ass. Woo! Red Solo cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Now I really love how you're easy to stack, but I really hate how you're easy to crack. If the beer runs down in front of my back, well that, my friend, is quite yucky. But I have to admit, as the ladies get smitten, admiring how sharply my first name is written on you with a Sharpie, when I get to hit on them to help me get lucky. Red Solo cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Now I've seen you in blue and I've seen you in yellow, but only you, Red, will do for this fella. 'Cause you are the Abbott to my Costello, and you are the fruit to my loan. Red Solo cup, you're more than just plastic. You're more than amazing. You're more than fantastic. And believe me that I'm not the least bit sarcastic when I look at you and say, Red Solo cup, you're not just a cup. You're my friend. Yeah. Thank you for being my friend. Red Solo cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Red Solo
Wildcats are up 9-0, and shot to Sydney 4-7 in favor of the Cats. So Norman whipped that down the ice, and that's going to go for icing. My phone might die, by the way, so might not be able to make it for this full game. Live barn should be working though. So Coop wins that over, but Norman was first on the puck, and they pick that up. They send it around the boards. We got McKinnon over there. She steps up. Wells was able to gather. Oh, I think that went in. How did that not go in? Pretty sure that was a goal. Anyways, whatever. Wells again, shot, and goal in. Have to watch the replay on that, but it definitely went in. I think it went in and out. We got Hodgson, Davidson, Oliver, out with Kornick and McKinnon. Davidson sends that back to Kornick. Kornick sends that down low, and Davidson goes for the puck behind the net. Davidson sends it out front. Kornick was able to keep that in. McKinnon going for that over there. She was able to keep that in. And Oliver sends that for Hodgson. Hodgson back for McKinnon. McKinnon walks and gets a shot. Goalie gets a glove on that. There's a rebound out front, and that goes in. Oh.
Wildcats goals for number 17, Haley Jameson.
So man sends that over for Masson. Masson tried to chip it up there, but when pass was intercepted, man goes back for her own end. She chips it up the boards to Oliver. Man on the puck again. Man sends that around the boards to Masson. Masson up for Davidson, and Hodgson is able to gather it. Oliver. Masson steps up, or sorry, not Masson, man, sorry. Woo! Nice back check there by Davidson. So Merritt, she turns and sends that up for go forward, gets a stick on it. It's going to go right on net. Hacks there, but going with that and get this.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Ain't like what you mean.
So I'm definitely going to lose power because I only have 10%. Anyways, Jasper in the corner. She chips that up the boards. Going to be no icing on that play. The goalie stops that and sets that up. Got Hack right on the puck. She is able to gather it. Hack still working over there. Oh God, I got a penalty. So Coop wins that back for McKinnon. McKinnon sends that around, but Norman and Claire was there and gathered it. So Norman sends that out, and that puck goes through to the corner.
Wildcat penalty number 7, Nova Hawk, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 17:39. Hawk for tripping.
Nice job, Richard. Nice work.
So 11-0 Cats, 14:33 left in the third period. Shots are 81-9. Cornick sends that over for McKinnon. McKinnon pivots and sends that back to Cornick. Cornick up to Davidson. Davidson, nice pass there to Hodgson, and Hodgson comes in with some speed. Her shot goes to the corner. Got Oliver on the far side there. She makes a nice pass back out there to Cornick. Cornick shot goes wide, and who do we got there? Davidson with the puck. She sends that back for Cornick. Cornick with good recover on that one. McKinnon steps up. McKinnon dumps that back down low. Norman were able to gather it, and Cornick's going to have to hustle back because there's 2 Norman players, but that is icing. Second last game of the regular season. We'll play tomorrow against Norman once again, and then that'll finish out our regular season games as well as Norman's. Wells on the puck. She turns around there on the boards. She gets a shot off, but that is blocked out front. Masson was able to hold the line. Masson dumps that in deep. Wells is going after it there now. The goalie just covers that. So Wells sends that back, but no one can quite reach it. So Mann goes for it. Mann stops and turns. She chips that up the boards to Wells. Wells sends that cross ice. Nice pass to Greener. Greener takes a look. She sends that back to Masson. Masson gathers it. Sends her up front. Norman picked that up, and it's gonna go for icing.